you doing, girls? Look how big they got. Huge. I put in some swings in there, but they have yet to figure out how to use it. Welcome, friends and family. This is Amethyst Food Forest, and let me give you a spring tour of what we've gotten done in the last 3 months that we've lived on this farm. This here is the view of our front yard. When we bought this property, it was overgrown and there was a lot of oak leaves throughout the whole property. We raked it up and built each of these beds one by one. Now we're out of leaves, so we're using grass clippings to make our garden beds. If you were to look at our garden from an aerial view, it would look like a bird of paradise. And then some other little kind of frilly little designs popping out. So in this bed right here, we have potatoes growing. Some of them didn't make it, but you can kind of see a little potato growing here. I gotta come through and weed it. We've also stuck some flowers. We have a lavender growing right over here. I can't wait for it to bring in pollinators. And we put in a trellis. This is gonna be for cucumbers. In the bed adjacent to it is gonna be our grape trellis bed. We have 2 grapes, and eventually it's all gonna be strawberries. I got strawberries growing on the end right here, and I have a different variety growing on the other end. Until they spread out, I kind of snuck in some celery. Adjacent to this bed, we're gonna call this berry alley. We have a small blueberry bed here. We have a blackberry bed. And then further down is a goji berry bed. And I'm hoping in the future we can just keep on expanding out. I have 73 white strawberries growing. I also have like 20 blueberry bushes growing as well. I'm gonna be planting more in the future. We're just gonna keep expanding almost until the forest. Further out towards the road, I have here I call it our snacking beds. There's 3 of them. Here's 1, 2, and 3. The snacking beds have a little bit of everything. They got tomatoes running down the center, and then adjacent to the tomatoes are a variety of different peppers, and on the edges are short things like salads. This is the first snacking bed over here. Again, there's tomatoes in the middle, and right next to is peppers, and then on the edge I have a variety of things growing in this bed here. I have some French beans. These are like your classic green beans. I'll prune that. Carrots. I always come through and I prune as I'm working in the garden. That way it's not overwhelming. We have been slowly adding flowers in the garden. We like to attract pollinators and also add beauty to the vegetable garden. Sometimes vegetable gardens can just be too utilitarian, so it's nice to add some color like this. On the other side of our entryway is going to be our raspberry patch. Until they spread, we've interplanted some more peppers in here. You can kind of see our tiny microscopic peppers. They kind of got a little frost damage, but they are making a comeback. I'm really happy about that. Next year, I'll plant them a little later. Trial and error, trial and error. We have 3 different raspberries in this bed here. We have a regular red one, we have a burgundy one, and then we have like a purple. I forgot what varieties they were. Raspberries tend to spread underground, so I can't wait to start seeing shoots come up. It'll probably be a couple years till they fill it up, but that is all right by me. Right next to the raspberry bed is our artichoke bed. We are really excited for this. My husband is Italian and he is crazy for artichokes. I can't wait to grill these up and preserve them in oil or vinegar. Our plan with this garden is when materials become available, like grass clippings and mulch, is that we keep on expanding it towards the stream over there where you see the dark grass. And then along the stream, we're gonna plant our fruit trees, which I'm gonna try and order this fall or early spring. And then as we walk towards the side of the house, we have there our pasture. We share it with the neighbors. About 4 to 5 acres of this pasture going that way all the way to the back is ours. So we have tons of room to expand. That's where our little chickies are gonna move in temporarily until we turn this barn into a chicken coop. Here's the back of our barn. Let me show you what it looks like on the inside. The barn's a little bit shabby, but with a little work and love, I think we can convert this into a permanent chicken coop for our egg-laying girls. They're gonna be our pets anyway, so I want them to have a nice home. Okay, last part of the tour is our temporary greenhouse. We are gonna make plans, add like a permanent greenhouse, either one we buy or one we build somewhere in the front of our garden. Right now on this side of the greenhouse, I have our quick crops, so that's carrots, beets, onions, and green beans growing. Also some herbs. All of our main crops are done. I have here a hardy kiwi that's ready to plant out. We just have to build a bed. I'm waiting for some grass clippings to dry. Got some roses that I'm propagating. We'll see if they make it. And I got tons of blueberries that I started from seed right here. Here's our perennial section that I've potted up. That way they can grow in these pots and there's no rush for me to plant them out. You probably saw that I have like 80 or 90 perennial flowers in there. We're planning to put them out on the property and make it look really beautiful here. I can't wait to see how this turns out in a couple years.